Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am here today to share with you my flip through for the hashtag Scrap It Up 2. We still scrapping a 15-day challenge that Miss Etta had introduced in mid-August. I was really on a roll and then I felt sick and I just didn't have any mojo to finish the last two prompts. So I wanted to show you my entire little ring bound journal and share with you the flip through of it plus the last two prompts that I didn't get to finish. So Scrap It Up the first time around was so much fun and we really enjoyed it and ended up Miss Etta ended up doing another one and I think we're doing a third. I can't wait. Loads of fun and encouraging us to use our scraps. And this time around, if you wanted to mess around with a little bit of mixed media, which I did this time, you could do whatever it is that you wanted to do. So this is one of these pockets that I created with these blooming big flowers, also an Etta inspired flower. And I just have a tag here that I'm gonna write what this book was about, the hashtag, who introduced it, and I can put it up on my shelf. And when I'm feeling like uninspired or really don't know what to do, I can pull the book out and hopefully find some inspiration there. So this was prompt 1, and this was a quote. To add your favorite quote. Sorry. You know, as I get older, I lose my hair. I find my hair everywhere. Anywho, this was my quote, and I did some mixed media here. I added some drills and this big butterflies, some alcohol sprays in the back, and some texture paste. That was a lot of fun. This prompt was our day 2, and this was a key. So of course with the key I had to add a lock. Had this beautiful fairy from a digital collection from it was actually a digital paper. It wasn't from anyone. That was gifted to me, and I fussy cut the butterflies and fussy cut the fairy. Added the key onto the butterfly, and it says unlock your future. Did some paint and splatters and all of it. This one was day 3, and this was tags and or ticket. I did both. Added the hot air balloon and then put discover with some arrows and some ink splattering. Day 4 was bugs, I believe, or things with, no, it wasn't things with wings. I think it was bugs. And I really didn't have anything that was, you know, it's an insect. It fell in that category. So I did like a background of it, like a wall, and collages in the back, and used some more of my alcohol sprays. And then I just used the word enchanting. The next one was numbers, and you can see them really faint back here. This image was from a collection from Rosie's Creative Wings, and then I used like this tree stencil, like looks like bark, and added that back there. This one was flowers, so I stenciled in the back some leaves. This time I brought in the metals, put the word blossom, and then ink splattered in gold, and used my my metallic wax to change that from a dark brown to a gold tone. This one was birds. Used some stenciling after all the, of course all the pages are collage, but for this one I whitewashed it with white paint and then came in with my tree stencil to make it look like a forest, and I just went bird crazy and I just put the word freedom. This one was hearts. Used a lot of my scraps, and this time I went diagonal. I actually love this page, and added these wooden hearts that I've had in my stash for a long time, and used my alcohol markers to paint them in the colors that I love. And then my quote says, she believed she could, so she did. That's my center focal point. This one was faces, and I didn't have anything that I could find, but I did find these images that I had gotten from a Facebook group. It's a little on the creepy side, but you know, we were in Summerween. And then I had these words in my stash that says things that go bump in the night. Forget the ghost, beware of me, and something wicked this way comes. So there is that one. This one was stamps. So I just pulled out all my stamp ephemeras that I have made that's been sitting in my stash. I even pulled out some stickers from that I got from Temu. And then just put memories. And then did the same strip collaging in the back. But I used my black alcohol ink to kind of just tone it down a little bit. And yeah, I love how it turned out. This one was animals, and again, something that I don't have in my stash, but I did have a specimen kit with these amphibians, so I used them and I cut off the leaves and just added the mushroom, and then did a whitewash just to knock it back a little bit. This one was time, clock or watch, right? And I don't use my sticker books that often. This one was really challenging. Not one of my favorites, but it was okay. That's how I learn. You got to try at least once. And then this one was people. And I had a group of people that I cut out of a magazine. This one that says attitude is everything. Did my collaging in the back. Came in with this, reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, that stencil. And then just added the faces. And then I had these flowers in my stash that I made a long time ago, and I wanted to add a pop of color, so that one was that one. And then this one was the ones that you didn't see. So this one was window, and I had this frame that I shared in the video. I found it, and I added these flowers down here. Did some whitewashing in the back with some black splattered paint, and it says no journey is too great if you find what you seek. So that one is that one. I really like how that one turned out. And then the last one was faith. And I had these little die cuts that I had put together just roaming around on my desk. I have a little caddy here in the back and the side. And I decided to add one there, whitewash the back again with the black splattering. And I wanted to bring out that green from the back. And it says, let all that you do be done in love. 1 Corinthians 6:18. And that is my last 2 prompts. And this is just my back cover. So there it is, all completed. The hashtag Scrap It Up 2. We still scrapping the 15 prompts that Miss Etta gave us. Love how it turned out. Thinking I still have a little more wiggle room in here to add a few more, although she looks kind of weird. But I'm going to put her up on my shelf. I did want to come in and finish it. I hate not finishing something, and that is my share this weekend. So I'll be catching up on people's videos. I fell behind with all the travel, but no excuses. I will catch up, and then I'll be ready for the next one. All right, my friends, have an amazing weekend. Have a great Sunday. Stay blessed, and I'll see you at my next video. Bye.